Greetings, friends and strangers alike. Welcome, one and all. I am Forever the Elf, and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 2 HD Remaster. So in the last episode, having freshly retaken Green Hill from Highland, we tried to march on Muse and retake the capital for ourselves. We succeeded rather easily, because it turns out that the Highland army had planted a trap. They retreated away, allowed us into the city, and then tried to besiege us within the city. Because, unbeknownst to us, the city was occupied by golden wolves, huge beasts that have apparently been summoned there by the Beast Rune. And I believe this is the first that we, as the actual characters in game, have heard of the Beast Rune. And the first we know of its existence. But thankfully we managed to fight our way out and get back to our castle with Muse still under Highland control, unfortunately. We then, having gathered all 108 Stars of Destiny, were visited by Leknat, who told us that our Bright Shield rune has unlocked its final power, which is Sign of Forgiveness. And then at the end of the episode, we saw General Kiba marching out to go try and retake Victor's Fortress to provide a diversion. And almost certainly go on a suicide mission doing so. So that's where we're at. Quick point of order, if I sound kind of gross, it's because I have a cold right now, or I'm recovering from a cold, either way, so I apologise if I sound kind of weird. So then, this episode we are going to start off by doing a, trying to get that NPC's way, Christ. We're going to do a cooking minigame, because I have one available, and then we're going to get on with the story, where I believe we were told the plan is to go and try and assault Rockaxe, and take the Matilda Kingdom, or Matilda Knightdom, back from Highland. But before that, we've got a cook-off to do. So last in Hayo's story, we were handily beaten by Retsu, who pretty much cheated. Well, he didn't. I don't know if it cheated, but he got perfect score, so it's impossible to win. So, I've got to beat Retsu, but I don't know if I can. Don't worry, Hayo. I know that you can win next time, so cheer up. Hayo, someone looks like a chef is here to see you. Oh, he's here so soon, but I'm not ready. Oh, that's not Retsu. Lester from Suikoden 1. We've already seen Antonio, of course, and of course there were 2 chef characters in that game. So here comes the second one. Here's Lester from Suikoden 1, guys. Pardon me, but might you be Hayo? Who are you? Were you sent by the clan? Clan? No, I was not. Antonio asked me to come here and help you hone your craft. My name is Lester. I once fought beside Antonio. You're a friend of Antonio, and you're here to help me train? Correct. I'd like to get to it straight away. But first I must assess your abilities, and so, a cook-off it is. It's time to train. Let's get into a cooking montage, and by cooking montage we mean a cook-off. Oh, hey, we got Naname. I think the others are new for us. I don't think I've had Chaco, Ulan, or Anita before. Anyway. Hello everybody and welcome. Let's get started with today's cook-off. I'll be your host today. My name is Futen Chen. Let's introduce today's panel of judges. Born and raised in Two River, our young friend Chaco is probably a fish lover. You can count on this lady in a pinch. It's the female bodyguard, Ulan. How will she vote today? They say Lady Anita's sword frightens off even evil demons. What type of food do you suppose Lady Anita enjoys? There must have been some rough meals for Ryu growing up. Let's hear it for Nanami. I love how Futen Chen just absolutely roasts Nanami. And Nanami's like, what? You fucking said that again, Futen Chen. Okay, so not a lot of hints there. We have no idea what kind of food Ulan or Anita like. Chaco likes fish. I believe Nanami likes... I think she might be vegetarian, you know. I'm actually not sure. Today's challenger, Lester. Another person we won't be waiting for. I'm a chef. Hi, yo. Get ready to cook. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an island salad for our appetizer, which I think is... No, I forget which one it is. Island Nation salad. Because I think that's got decent rating for like fish and vegetables, so we'll do that. For our main, we're going to do pasta. Is it chili pasta? No, we're looking for pasta parmesan. There we go. Because apparently that has good fish rating. I don't know why. Maybe I'm missing something there. And cake, we're going to do a good old cheesecake, which I think is... Nope, no. Nanami cake. Black cake. Which one's the cheesecake? Oh, mayo, right. Alright, let's go. I should have done Nanami cake on Nanami ice cream. I think last time we had Nanami, we did Nanami ice cream and she gave us a 5. But it's not very high rating in, like, anything. So other than to please our sister, we're not gonna do that. I forget what Lester's unique recipe is. Oh, a quick point of order regarding this particular cook-off with Lester. Try and do it, if you can, after the Banner Village side quest. Remember the side quest we did? Where we met up with Tia and Gremio? If you're able to do that side quest, do that first, before you get to this particular cook-off against Lester, because you get a special recipe, or he lets you know about a special recipe. But he only lets you know if you've already done the Banner Village side quest. Anyway, what is that? Looks like some sort of meatballs. Salty fritters. Not great. We're looking at what, 8 there? No, sorry. Yeah, 8. Here's our Island Nation salad. Show us your scores. Pretty good, pretty good. Maybe Nanami's not vegetarian. I don't know what Nanami likes, honestly. So we're up 12 to 8. Oh, this is his special recipe. This is like sushi. Just regular sushi. Okay. Ooh, they like that. And of course, Chaco likes that. He's a fish lover. So what's that? 9, 12, 15. So he's on 23 right now. That was a good score. Here's pasta parmesan. Chaco coming through with the 5. Anita with the 5 as well. Hell yeah. So 16. So we're still ahead. 28 to 23, I think. Oh, he's also done a cake. I don't think that's cheesecake, though. Just regular cake. Okay. Good scores there. 14. So he's on 37. So we need, what, 10 to win? We've got that. We've got that. What's better than regular cake? Cheesecake. Well, it depends on the flavour, I suppose. I do love a good cheesecake. Apparently, Ulan did not like that. Neither did Nanami. Oh man, that was actually fairly close. I think we ended on like 40 to 37, I think. Ooh, that was close. They really liked Lester's, if not for his poor showing on the starter, he'd have won there. Time to say goodbye for now. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye, Futan-chan. Yeah, man, that was real close, huh? I can see that Antonio taught you a great deal. You're very good. No, not at all. You were holding back. Yeah, you did kind of blow the starter a little bit there. Oh? And why do you say that? It was obvious from the way you were moving. Well then, do you remember how Retso moved as he cooked? Yeah, he sort of danced around spinning his cleavers, not actually cooking. Wait, it couldn't be, I can't believe it! So you understand that last? Your eyes may be open, but you cannot see the truth if your heart is clouded. You're already more than strong enough to defeat Retso. This is a gift from my heart. I pray it will be of use. Farewell then, my friend. Perhaps we will meet again. Sushi recipe. Yep, here we go. This text box does not appear if you have not yet done the Banner Village quest. Of course, if you don't have Suikoden 1 data, then you can't ever do it, so... Another thing, go see a fellow in Gregminster by the name of Gremio. He's not a chef, but his cooking talents are considerable. Well, we're seeing you. Bye, Lester. It was in your heart all along, Hayo. That's good enough. Was he actually cheating? Was that the reveal there? I love how just love how over the top the cooking minigame is. Like, it's so like anime, you know? It's the Japanese love to go over the top with stuff. It's great. So actually, why don't we go ahead and grab that special recipe from Gremio right now? Why not? Now, of course, we've got to go for the rigmarole of actually getting back to Gregminster because we can't teleport there, which really sucks. Banner Village. Oh, no, not the forest path. Whoops. Rohungwan, you silly Sally. Alright, I'll just see you in Gregminster when I talk to Gremio. Okay, we're here in Gregminster. And obviously we head to Tyr's house. And we're heading to the kitchen where Gremio is. And I think we get the option to do what we did at the very beginning of Suikoden 1, where it's like pull his ears or tickle him or something. My hands are full right now. This is the most important step when you're making a stew. Pull his ear. Oh, young master, that hurts. Please, the stew will. Huh? Oh, Ryo, welcome. Have you come see the young master? Please make yourself at home. Give me your stew. Doesn't it smell delicious? This is my pride and joy, my special stew. Eat a bowl of it and you'll burst with happiness. Oh, I'll give you the recipe. Recipe 39, special stew. You don't need the recipe. Hell yeah. Alright, that's all we came for. Pan and Clay, you got anything to say? Nope. I don't know if Tyr hangs out in here. I think he does. Is he upstairs? What? Gremio teleported! You come to visit? I have, yeah. Hey, how you doing, Tyr? Like, good talk. We're great, just fine, aren't we, young master? It's good to be back in the house we lived in for so many years with Master Teo. Cool. Oh, the portrait of Ted on the wall! Oh my god. It's actually his Suikoden 1, like, talking portrait too. That's hilarious. Alright, I love this, like, seating area with a bottle of wine and the book. Alright. Okay, that's all we came back for. There's nothing else really to do here. I'm actually going to look in the orb shop, rune shop, rather. Because you can get some really good runes here in the rare finds. I think you can get, like, the Mother Earth and the Flowing rune. Okay, we don't have any in the rare finds. You can't just buy them now. No. Oh, well. Yeah, you can get, like, the upgraded Earth and Water runes, I believe, in the rare finds there, so it's good to have. Anyway, let's head back to the castle. Okay, and we are back at the castle with our special stew in hand. We might as well go hand that off to Hayo immediately. Why not? Actually, no, we won't, because we're going to get some more in the next couple episodes, so it'll all just happen at once. Anyway, so let's head up to the war room then and continue the story. Because I believe we're going to make plans to go invade Rockaxe. Any suggestions? No. I said General Kiba was sent off with a unit, or like a single regiment or whatever, to go and attack Victor's Fortress to kind of keep Highland busy, divert their attention, while we go take Rockaxe. Commander Ryo, preparations are complete. Let us first go through Green Hill and then on to Matilda. Let's move out, and I'm sure we'll get told to do a party. Let's go! Victory will be ours. Yeah, charge! Oh, we're gonna go straight to a major battle? Oh, we are, okay. Matilda's just ahead. If the enemy's going to show up, this would be the place. There we go. Just as I thought, Leon Silverberg isn't here. So it's a decoy. Troops are on them in attack. We can rout the other army here. This war is as good as one. Ah, there they are. Look at all squirming around. They must be out in full force. Mobilise and crush them like the vermin they are. Advance and encircle the enemy. Oh, Yuba's still around. I thought he pissed off after the Green Hill thing. Advance, knights! Ernholler's got to do now, virtual adventures later. Gordo, you son of a bitch. Gordo's in the battle. Alright, I didn't even think to, like, redo my units at all before this fight, because I'm a silly Sally. Okay, I want to get my archers up, but they're kind of penned in a little bit. Ooh, Casimir, you're in a bad spot if I move you to there. There's lots of archers in the back, though. Oh my god, that's... I'll tell you, why don't we open up by putting Ridley there. Getting Luke into position to... Let's do our lightning magic. Against Yuba, he's right in the front. I could do with going a wound on him. Let's go for Yuba. Try and get a wound on him. No. Alright, Mazes, you're up. Fire magic. Oh, he can deal damage to a bunch of units. Oh, does he also hurt yours, though? That could be a problem. Yeah, he does. Oh! Okay, well, I got a hit on Yuba. That was silly of me. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I am not going to leave Victor and Luke... Well, Luke I don't care about. He's in the back. I'm not going to leave Victor up front with a wound on him. Can I just Bright Shield immediately? And catch Victor? No, can't. Alright, I need to move my units. Casimir. Try and take down that arch unit. There we go, Casimir. Nice, that's good. Why did we need that, like, panning shot back to our army? That was weird. Alright, Hauser, I need you... pretty much just need you out of the way. I could move Victor out of the way. For now. No, let's just move Hauser up. Get Ryu in. Bright Shield. Get rid of that wound. Maze has just, like, annihilated the entire fucking armor. Anyway. Ada, you get up there. Ooh. I don't want her to be, like, flanked by multiple units. Okay, let's get her up. Shoot at this knight. I remember these guys kind of sucking the last time we saw them in combat, huh? Which was what? Oh my god, when we were going to defend Muse all the way back in the... All the way back in that part of the game. Let's move George up to help deal with the knights. I don't want to send Gilbert up because then he can get attacked by two sides. So let's just hold him in place for now. Maximilian, you hold. Victor, you hold. Flick. I kind of don't want you guys going through the forest. You're horse units. That's not good. Let's flick into easy. Let's try and bring them around the back. Or up through the middle, sorry, where it's all like grassy. Ooh, go Gilbert. Gilbert's such a badass. Ridley standing firm. Alright, who is that stepped up to Victor? Just regular Highland army? Oh, I kind of don't want to take this with a melee unit though, because then all this is going to come and attack him. So, Mazes, can you reach there? Yeah, you can. Alright, Mazes, you try and take that guy down. Nope, it was weirdly delayed. Alright, Luke, I want you to continue trying to take down Yuba if I can. I'm not in range. Alright, in that case then, Hauser, get out the way, would you? Actually, Casimir, you move there. Move out the way. I could really do with trying to take down Yuba. Yeah, let's do it. Nope. Alright, let's move Hauser up into Yuba's spot. Let's not attack him yet, though. So I want Luke in... Oh, sorry, hang on. Move Rio back. I want Luke there, because I want to wind rune Yuba. Ah! Oh well. Let's get Flick up and start attacking these regular Highlanders. Nope. Okay then. And Teresa, you can't do anything from there. That's fine. Ada, move. Oh my god. Move back and attack. It's the beauty of a cavalry unit with range. Maximilian, you get up in that space and you go for that Matilda Knight. Oh, Maximilian! That's not what we want to see. Who's left to go? George. Try and take this guy. Gilbert, can you finish off with Matilda Knight? Come on, Gilbert. No, they're standing strong. Alright, who's left to go? Riddler. You can go after that Highland. Oh, critical! Yes, Riddler! That's what we love to see. Alright, who's left? Victor, you can go after this. I just said a second ago I don't want to go after it with a melee unit, but whatever. And Hauser, move there and try and take this guy down. Nope. I know Yuba's right there, but... Oh. Give Colgan's unit the signal. Oh! All troops charge, divide and slaughter. They set a trap for us. Colgan is behind us. That's not good. And that's where we left Rio as well. We left him in the back. Oh! Hauser took a wound, but he took down Yuba with him. Hell yeah. That's what we love to see. Yuba's out the fight. I'm going to do nothing more. Farewell. Oh, Victor slaughtering the guys. Here come the archers. Oh, that's not good. If they're coming after Hauser. Oh, Hauser's down. No! Fortunately, any character deaths at this point don't count against the 108 Stars of Destiny because we've already crossed that threshold. So I think any character deaths now don't affect it. Did Hauser die? Oh, did Lorelei die? Lorelei was injured. Okay. Alright. Man, I should have saved that fire rune off mazes to just deal with this all coming behind us. Let's move you there and attack this injured knight unit. Okay. Mazes, can you attack? Yeah, let's go for these. Let's go for some of these guys behind us. No, wow. Teresa, can you get a hit on? Come on, Teresa, do something for once. Good lord. I don't know if she's got a single injury in the entire time we've been using her. This is a lot of archery units to come try and face down. Luke, why don't you... actually, Rio, why don't we move over here? Casimir, you move there and try and attack Seed. Nope. Okay. Luke, you stay in place. Let's use a wind magic on this guy. Come on, give me a wound. Okay, so things aren't looking great. Maximilian, you retreat. I don't know if I should just retreat all forces out. Because this is a lot. Like Gilbert and George are going to get surrounded here. I don't want to move Ridley in there. That's a bad spot for Ridley. Let's move Ridley up. Move, flick up, try and get a wound on this archer unit. No, damn, we started well in this battle, but it's not going well right now. We're kind of getting stalemated. We're not really doing much damage to anyone. Come on, Gilbert. Nope. Damn. What do you have for runes, George? Try and take... I would take down this guy, but then he'd get hit by 3 sides, so we're going to go for this, try and get a wound on him. Nope. Alright then. Who's left to move? Victor. You are in a bad old spot there, Victor. Back up. That's fine. I wanted to get the archers to chase me. I didn't want to move into range of, like, 2 archer units and Joey and all that. So... Here comes Colgan's forces. Going to go directly for me. Absolutely not, Highlanders. You think you can send a regular unit against Rio? Ha. And Colgan's going to go for Teresa. Alright. Oh, we're going to have that one. We are kind of sandwiched, though. We're going to need to... Oh. More enemies have appeared. This doesn't look good for us. I anticipated this. Time to give our own signal. Oh! That's our reinforcements. 2 units on the top of the map. Go, go! Well, there's more of them. Being outsmarted. Still, no need to let our thirst for victory drive into a trap. Have Kilgan retreat before he gets surrounded. Pull back our troops as well. Ah, those 2 units in the back must be like absolute elite badasses to scare off the Highland army, because they're not in a terrible position right now. They've kind of got us sandwiched on both sides, but they're going to retreat. Okay, victory. Oof, don't really know about that victory, but whatever. Looks like they're retreating. But whose unit was that? Barbara? Is that good enough for you, Master Shu? Did Barbara show up for the fight? Yes, excellent, mate. Barbara and Leona? When were you guys like absolutely badasses? You really must learn to treat a lady better, dragging me all the way out here. Sorry about that. But you did perform admirably. We won't be able to use that same trick twice, though, so hurry on back to the castle. Alex and Hilda? It was a tad scary, but fun, too. Pah! There's nothing to be scared of with me around. Did we get all of the non-combatants to sort of just scare the enemy off? Make it look like we have more troops than we do? Man, Shu plays a risky gambit, doesn't he? Commander Rio, we should return to Green Hills well to recruit. Plan worked, though. Commander, we've been waiting for you. I'll now explain our strategy for taking Rock Axe Castle. Just in front of the barmaid over there? Okay. Lord Ridley, Lord Howes and Lady Teresa will assemble our units and deploy immediately. When the enemy appears, I want you all to respond, but slowly fall back, and in doing so draw the enemy away from the castle. Understood. When the enemy takes the bait, Commander Rio will lead a small force into Rock Axe Castle. Just how was you supposed to do that? During the last battle, some of the former Matilda Knights entered the castle posing as Gordo's men. On our signal, they will open the gates from within. And then? Commander Rio will enter the castle, ascend to the top floor, burn down the enemy flag down there, and place it with one of ours. Burning a single flag gonna do? The Highland armies overextended themselves. They took the Knightdom by force, but their control over it is fragile at best. The Knights will likely lose the will to fight. The Knights will likely lose the will to fight if they think the castle has been taken. That would turn the tide of battle in our favour. And if we fail? Then Ridley, Howes and Teresa will have nowhere to run, and their units will be slaughtered. The rest of the Oven army likely won't outlast them. The rest of the Oven army likely won't outlast them by that much. Commander, everything's riding upon you. Please select a team to join your infiltration of Rock Axe. You're gonna take me, right? Of course, Nanami, yeah. Of course. You know you need a big sister to watch your back. And Nanami forces her way in. The rest of the team, I mean, we've got to take the knights, haven't we? If we're infiltrating Rockax to liberate it, we've got to take the guys who actually live there. We've got to take Camus and Miklatov. Oop. There we go. As for the other units, I mean, I could just go like hard and go like Peshmerga, Genshu, George, Mazes, you know, all that, but I don't want to. I've actually been looking for a while now to get Zamza back in the party. I don't know why, I just really want to try him out. He's really low level, we haven't used him in a long time. So I'm going to take Zamza. And I could do with like a really good caster. Oh, I could bring Karen actually. Instead of Zamza, we could like... We haven't used her. I mean, there's a bunch of characters we haven't used at all. Like, we haven't used Shiloh, you know, Gabocha, and, you know, all these, like, we haven't really used any. There's just so many characters, you know, you can't use them all in a single playthrough. Like, you just can't. But I need a caster. I'm going to take Ela. We haven't used Ela in a while. She's a very good caster. I'm going to take Ela. We, of course, want our knights in the front. Zamza there. There we go. And we're obviously going to need to outfit this cast of characters. Come on, are you prepared to depart? Give me a minute. Alright, we have to go and outfit our party. Because boy oh boy is our party not ready to go take this on yet. I mean, look how underleveled Zamza is. Miklatov and Camus are kind of underleveled, so's an Ela. It's not great. And we need to do like rune distribution, equipment, all that good stuff. So I'm going to do that. And I'll meet you back here. Okay, so I've outfitted my party. Zamza, I've given him a fire sealing rune. I really wish he had 3 rune slots because I'd love to give him like an actual fire rune so that he can cast spells as well as being physical. But I've given him the fire sealing rune so that he can do his fire dragon rune and not damage himself. Miklatov and Camus, you can't change their runes, so they've got the same. Rio's got the same. Nanami, okay, I'll get to her in a minute. Ela's rocking fire and water for offensive and defensive. Nanami, okay, I've downgraded her Mother Earth rune to a regular Earth rune because after the events of Rockax, she's going to be unavailable in your party for a little while. So take anything that you don't want. Take anything you really want to keep off her. Like, yeah, she's still got the Spark Rune, but that's not that big a deal to me. I'm okay losing that for now. And as far as her equipment, make sure she's not got any, like, you know, really good equipment you don't want to lose. That Dream Robe could be one I want to take off, actually. And also, for the upcoming events, Nanami is going to need some particular attributes, should we say. She has to be wearing armor. Like, you can't have her go in with no armor. And her defense stat has to be at least, I think it's 120. So, you know, we've beat that by a while. Just be aware of those things, okay? She's going to leave the party, so take anything really important off of her for this upcoming event. Make sure she's got a defense of at least 120, and make sure she's wearing some form of armor. Like, you can't have nothing in the armor slot. Okay? So, off screen, I'm going to level up these guys, because we're quite under-leveled on a lot of guys, so I'll get them leveled up. In the next episode, we're going to go infiltrate Rockax Castle and take it back. So, if you enjoyed the episode, please do leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.